Hi everyone, this is Dr. Kamari Valentine. I'm a clinical psychologist from New Zealand, and welcome to my podcast. Today I would like to talk about mornings, and I'm wondering if mornings are difficult for you. I've been thinking a lot about mornings this year, especially with 4 kids and work in tow. I've been focusing this year on trying to make mornings a little bit easier and to make sure that we leave the house in some state of calm, or at least not in a massive state of overwhelm. So, one thing that I have noticed is that taking just a few minutes, or sometimes literally just a minute, which, as you know, is something I'm very keen on, to center myself has massive dividends. What I'd like to talk about is this practice of mindfulness. We differentiate mindfulness from mindfulness meditation because mindfulness is a more general thing we do. When we practice it in an extended form, we might call that a mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness is simply the act of deliberate and compassionate attention. When we're being mindful, we try to see the world as it is rather than as our mind says it is. Our attention is on the world right now, on what is happening right now, rather than being caught up in the future or in the past. So what you might notice is that perhaps the morning starts even before you get out of bed. Perhaps your brain starts with stories about what is going to happen, or with a to-do list, or with an agenda, or with judgments. Depending on your past experiences in life, certain themes might appear, especially as stress increases. You might have a story like, there isn't enough time to do everything. Or, I can't believe it's the morning. This is just yet another day. I'm worried about negative things happening. Or some variation of that. So before we challenge any of these notions, and before we take on positive affirmations, and there's another podcast in that, a spoiler alert, I don't believe in simply being positive for the sake of being positive. But before we do any of that, what I suggest is simply taking a minute to land, to simply step back and allow ourselves to breathe and see the world as it is. So, if you want to join me, I'll just ring my wee bowl. I'd like to invite you for just a minute to drop your shoulders down and back, allowing the air to come into your body, allowing the air to move freely and easily, softening the muscles around your mouth and throat, allowing that air to circulate, not trying to shift anything, not trying to do anything, but simply breathe. As your attention wanders, bring it back. Deep breath in, breathing in, and breathe out. Just letting that air move with gentleness. Thank you very much for doing that with me. Let me know if that brings greater ease or if it makes something even a little bit easier. I'd love to hear from you. Take care, and I hope you have a lovely day.